Hi there. So I'm going to show you how I roll the leaves, and my cat is intruding, so if you hear me yelling, that's why. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to take one. I've got a whole bunch done here already. This is one whole batch right there. It's already done. And this is 2 branches working off the 1 branch. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take one like this, and I think Merlin. Okay, sorry about that, cat trouble. So, again, I'm going to start with this one here. Okay, and I think we start them kind of the same way. So I'm going to just start rolling it like that, like a coil. So what I found just overdoing a bunch is I hate it when my leaves are wiggly. It just doesn't feel like the whole structure is secure. So that's kind of how I'm starting it. It's literally just like feeding into itself. So, yeah, I don't like wiggly leaves. It drives me crazy. It just doesn't feel secure, and things can come apart. I don't like that. So what I'm going to do is just keep rolling this one into a coil like that. So keep doing that all the way to the bottom. And I'll show you what kind of wire I use as well. So now I've got a bunch more that I'm going to do. I have 2 done on this one already. This whole bunch is done. I'm going to do all of these, and then I'm going to mush them together, and I'm going to show you how I mush them. So the wire that I use, this is green wire, but this is the Benny Crate aluminum craft wire that I use. This is 20 gauge, and I get it off of Amazon. It's like 770 feet or yards or something. I don't even know. But it's a lot, and let's see. 770 meters, so it's a lot of wire. It's a decent price, and it works really, really well. So I like the way that it behaves. It's not like some wires can be super super coated with plastic so that it doesn't hold together as well. I've got some of that as well. Like, I think this is mandala. It's almost too slippery, so it's not my favorite. So I stick with Benny Crate. So I'll come back in a minute, and I'll show you once all these are done, kind of how I bunch them all together. Okay? Okay, so I'm back. You can see this bunch is all done. This bunch is all wound right now, all the leaves here. So, like I said, this is 1 branch with 2 branches coming off of it. Let's see if I can fix this a little bit better. Oops, sorry about that. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all of these in this branch, and I'm going to start smushing together. This is a wall-mounted tree, so it's kind of flat in the back anyway. So I literally am just mushing them. And if this were not a wall-mounted tree, like a regular tree, see how this came loose? I'm just going to fix that. Again, if this were not a wall-mounted tree, what I would do is I would take my hand and I would literally just crunch it gently together so all the leaves kind of stick together a little bit. And I push them in. And I want it to kind of touch this branch so you can see. Oop, no, you can't see. So you can see. I've got 1 branch here, and then there's 2 branches coming off of it. I want these 2 to kind of feed into each other a little bit. So I smush it together. Make sure everything's secured, nothing is like loosey-goosey. And then I just kind of push them together a little bit. Just do it until I think it looks right. I'm just using my fingers, kind of molding everything. So, there you can see. So that's how that looks. Close-up view. And on the back, it's pretty flat, because it is going to be flat when it goes on the wall anyway. So, pardon me. because I've used this camera before. So now I'm going to do the rest of them, and I'll show you what it looks like when the whole thing is done. It's going to take a little bit. So that's it. Have any questions? Let me know.